Yeah.
Thank you ever so much.
That's yours.
So I just had a really cool package through the door from the guys at Rimpact, and they've sent out their brand new Rimpact Pro tyre inserts. So yeah, in this video I thought I'd do like a direct comparison between the two, because they're both two different products for two different kinds of riders. So it's not essentially just saying that one is better than the other, you know, the Pro is better than the original. There's actually pros and cons to each, and they'll benefit different kinds of riders. So stay tuned, and I'll give you my take on each of them and which is probably best for you. Okay, so when we actually look at these two tyre inserts together, you'll notice on the new Pro, which is the main new point about this rim insert, it's got another different layer on top of it. So it's made up of two different layers, if you can see that on the camera. And this material is actually a lot harder than the foam underneath, which makes up the majority of the insert. So it's like that material that basically when you compress it and you hit it, the actual material gets harder.
So if I was to simply take the hammer, do you want to just pop your fingers there? So this is to show you feeling brave.
The harder you hit it, the harder it gets, which obviously is going to be a bonus when you're running these in your tyres for protection against rocks, roots, coming up short on jumps, that kind of thing. Whereas if you take a look at the original, it hasn't got that on top, it's just the actual foam insert as it is. I don't think it'd be the best test for me to do a direct comparison on the trail. So, you know, put the original inserts in, go and ride, test it, come back, put the new inserts in, go ride, go and test it, and then do a comparison. I don't think as a rider you'd be able to feel that much difference. But what I can say is that straight off the bat, these tyre inserts are designed for two different types of riders. So say for instance, you love getting out mountain biking, or pretty much if you are not racing a bike or you're not pushing as hard as possible with your bike, then the actual original Rimpact inserts will do an absolutely fine, damn good job for you. But if you're looking to push the limits, you're racing bikes and you want that extra peace of mind or extra security, these new Rimpact inserts, the Pro model, is probably for you. I'm going to stick the Pro inserts in the bike, go out on the trail, and I'm going to go and test it and see what these are like. So we're just out in Leithen, up local trails, and this is the first run I've done with the Rimpact Pro inserts in. So we're riding a trail here called Make or Break, which is basically like a single track slash like trail center mountain bike trail, and it's very hard packed, it's very rocky, there's not that much like mucky thick dirt, it's all real hard packed stuff. So one of the main things I first noticed on this with the inserts in is how much support the inserts actually give you over when you're not running inserts. Obviously when you've not got inserts in, the tyres will tend to roll a lot more if you're running like kind of lowish pressures, which you really do want to be. You want to be running lowish pressures in these sorts of conditions to get the maximum amount of grip. I'm doing that now, not that low. I could probably go, actually, we're going to go lower in a second in pressure and show you what it's like riding on inserts with really low pressure. But I've got the pressures set around now about 28 psi-ish, 26 in the front, 28 in the back. That's usually my go-to psi for most types of mountain biking. And on these hardback trails, you can really tell the tyres wanting to hold you up in the corners much more. I can actually physically feel that. That's not even like a plug or anything. You can feel that when you're hitting corners and berms. So you can probably tell by that as well, when you're doing jumps and high speed stuff, again, if you're running lower pressures, you can feel the stability from a speed aspect when you've got an insert in as well. I've brought my handy tyre gauge with me. I'm going to see what pressure I'm running now so I can tell you guys what I've just been running, and then we're going to drop the pressures right down to maybe, I don't know, 9-10 psi, and then go ride down some downhill trails and see how it feels with the inserts in. I didn't even realise it was that low. 16 psi in the front, and in the back we've got 28 psi in the front, so I think what's happened is a little bit of sealant's come out the front tyre, but equally, I didn't think I was riding on a 16 psi front tyre. So we're going to drop the PSIs down, right down now. 9.7, if you can see that, just to show I'm not lying. 9.3 in the front. So let's go see how this goes. Just so you know, I'm not playing around or bullshitting yet. 9 psi. I don't know. Look at that. So soft though. Okay, so the tyres are back up to their normal pressures, so like 24 in the front, 26 in the back. I want to talk a bit about price, because I think people get a bit funny about spending money for essentially what is foam to go inside the tyres for mountain biking. Not as if it's already a really expensive sport anyway. I would probably try and think about this a little bit differently, because yes, you are buying foam rings that go inside your tyres, but this isn't like foam that you sleep on a mattress at home. This is like high density foam that doesn't absorb the sealant in your tyres. What it actually does is it enhances your riding performance and your riding experience. There's nothing worse than going out riding and getting a puncture, or having a tyre lose air because you've dented the side of the rim. Fucker. And it dented the rim. Whatever. In most cases, 95% of cases, an insert in your tyre will help prevent all this and make your riding more fun. I mean, that's why we ride bikes anyway, isn't it? The Pro model of Rimpact isn't essentially better. It's just a different version and for different types of riders. So if you're a weekend warrior, you know, you have a 9-to-5 job, say, and you get out for a ride midweek and at the weekends, the original insert is probably for you. If you are a racer, enduro racer, downhill racer, or somebody who is literally pushing their bike to the absolute limit, go for the Pro insert, because that extra layer in the insert is going to give you that extra peace of mind. And literally, say if you come up short on a jump, or you do go through a really, really aggressive rock garden, like fast, and it's taking your tyres and wheels are taking a beating, these inserts are going to protect, hopefully protect your wheels from getting dented, your rims from getting destroyed, your tyre from going flat. This is my little review on both the inserts. I didn't think it was worth doing a direct comparison in terms of switching out inserts and giving you how I feel about them both, because I don't think I'll be able to tell the difference. But what I can do is just give you my overall experience on the Pro insert, and then talk a bit about which is best for each kind of rider. So if you guys want to know any more about these Rimpact inserts, or you want to get yourself a pair of originals or Pros, check the description below, and there is a coupon code. So if you use the code WOLF on the Rimpact website, you can get yourself 10% off any order on their site. So Rimpact originals, Pros, and just remember as well, the inserts do come as a set, so you get 2 packs, 27.5 or 29-inch wheels, everything's covered, and you get some real cool tubeless valves that are really high quality to go with it. This is not a paid promotion or anything. This is just me sharing and talking and shouting about a product that I use and would recommend. So hope this video has been useful to you. If you do run any inserts, or you run Rimpact inserts, let me know in the comments below what your thoughts and feedback are on them, and make sure you give this video a thumbs up. It helps us grow the channel, and if you're not already, click one of these corners, click the subscribe button and the bell notification so you don't miss any future videos, and take care. We'll see you in the next video.